So this is me putting on the big Battletech suit one more time. I built it specifically so that I could do it all by myself, even though it's a little unwieldy. When I had friends helping me, it was a lot easier. The boots have a 2-inch honeycomb on the bottom of them on the sole, so I actually am standing 2 to 3 inches taller than I usually do. I felt so big and manly when I was in this thing. As you can see, it's a clamshell unit. I could not, this is the only way I could make it work. It wouldn't work as like a sweater where I could shimmy it over my shoulders. It had to kind of close around me. The front and back sections were held together down at the bottom by a couple of bits of Velcro. They worked moderately well at first. They're not working at all anymore, as you'll see. This thing weighs about 30 pounds. 30 pounds of cardboard, pure cardboard, except for a regulation style basketball that I cut in two and used as shoulders. There's a little PVC, a couple of nuts and bolts, but it's basically cardboard, kids. There's the famous wiggly fingers. And you can see where the heat sink was out the back there. Actually, a little fan up there that could work. My, don't I look manly. So anyway, I'm going to lean against the wall to push the two halves together. That always seemed to work pretty well. I didn't damage the back too often. Putting on the head was always tricky because I can't see what I'm doing anymore. I'm nearsighted. The helmet was also a little top heavy, so sometimes it would flop off. It was top heavy because of that speaker up there. But the speaker looked really good. I wish I could have actually made it work really well. It would have been cool to like thunder commands at people as I walked down. Out of my way, puny mechs. I must get a burger. Getting my hands inside of this thing was tough because you had to kind of wiggle it down. Like, for one thing, I can't see what I'm doing. You can't see anything from inside there. So I had to wiggle my fingers in and kind of snake them down into the tips of the gloves that are holding my hands. That's it, kids.